In a scenario of intense football movements, a story unfolds with so many twists and turns that it feels more like a soap opera plot than the daily life of giant clubs. Real Madrid, always attentive to the transfer market, is once again eyeing one of the most sought-after players of today, Martin Zubimendi. And believe it, this story is not just about simple interest, but rather a battle for the signature of a talent that could shape the future of many teams. Let's dive into the behind-the-scenes of this saga, which has already left fans of clubs like Liverpool and Arsenal on the edge of their seats. Let's go back a bit in time. When Liverpool signalled interest in Zubimendi, the fans' hopes were sky high. After all, the Basque player, who stood out with his sophisticated and effective style of play for Real Sociedad, could have been the missing piece to strengthen Anfield's midfield and compete even more closely with the Premier League giants. However, things didn't go as planned. The Spanish midfielder, despite showing some fondness for the Reds project, made a firm decision. He preferred to continue his journey at the club that developed him, where he grew up near the Basque Mountains, immersed in its culture and roots. Zubimendi rejected Liverpool's offer, leaving fans frustrated and with the feeling that, once again, they had missed out on a crucial player. But, as happens in football, the winds change quickly. What seemed like disappointment for Liverpool fans took a new turn when rumours began to surface about Arsenal's interest. At first, it seemed that Zubimendi could be the key to replacing important players like Thomas Partey and Jorginho, whose stay at the London club was at risk due to their expiring contracts. The £51 million release clause was seen as a potential facilitator for the Gunners to bring the Spaniard to London, a significant boost in their quest for the Premier League title. However, this plot did not unfold as Arsenal had hoped. Even with the transfer window approaching, no concrete moves were made, leaving fans in a limbo of uncertainty. Speculation about Zubimendi's future continued, but the player's destination remained unclear, until another twist occurred. Real Madrid entered the scene, like a giant stalking its prey, ready to outmaneuver its rivals. Now, according to the Spanish newspaper Diario AS, Zubimendi is one of the top options for Real Madrid as they prepare for a busy summer transfer window. This, of course, sets off alarm bells at Liverpool and Arsenal, who now face the possibility of losing not just to a direct Premier League rival, but to one of the biggest clubs on the planet. What seemed to be a battle between the Reds and the Gunners has now turned into a true clash of titans. And the most interesting part is that, despite Liverpool's failed attempts, the player may be inclined to leave his homeland in search of a new chapter in his career. Real Madrid's proposal brings a complex dilemma for Zubimendi. On one hand, he has strong ties to Real Sociedad, a club where he is revered, where his family and friends are. On the other hand, the chance to play for a team that has dominated La Liga with European title ambitions and a global platform is an opportunity that's hard to ignore. Real Madrid, with all its history and power, not only offers the glamour of elite football, but also the possibility of writing his name alongside legends of the sport. After all, who could resist the chance to wear the famous white shirt, competing in Europe's biggest tournaments? And of course, the situation is no less tense for Liverpool. The club, with a passionate fan base eager for signings that can boost the team, sees the Zubimendi saga as yet another in a series of transfer market frustrations. The January window passed without any new reinforcements, leaving many questioning the club's strategy for the season. Liverpool may have bounced back with some strong performances on the pitch, but their lack of transfer activity has sparked dissatisfaction among fans, who hope the next summer window will be more productive. Now, with Real Madrid entering the race, the pressure mounts. Can Liverpool truly lure Zubimendi back to their project? Or will the dream of signing the midfielder join the long list of players who slipped through their fingers and chose other destinations? Meanwhile, Arsenal remains in the game, trying to understand what went wrong with their negotiations, while Liverpool finds itself in a battle of epic proportions. This isn't just about one player. It's about the paths these three clubs could take in the future, about how Zubimendi could fit into a winning team project, whether in Anfield, London, or Madrid. The coming months promise pure tension and anticipation. As with the summer transfer window approaching, anything can happen. Liverpool, now ahead of Arsenal in the Premier League standings, still has a chance to secure Zubimendi, especially with the charisma of Arne Slot, who is proving to be an increasingly admired leader. But at the same time, Real Madrid's presence, with its ability to attract the best in the world, puts everything at risk. The Zubimendi saga, full of highs and lows, is far from over. Get ready for what's to come, because this story promises many surprises until the very last chapter. After a transfer window that left Liverpool fans hoping for more action, the team's future seems poised to take on new dimensions. While the club continues its pursuit of reinforcements like the talented Zubimendi, whose battle with Real Madrid could change the course of the season, a new story is about to be written in the first team. Isaac Mabaya, one of the brightest prospects from Liverpool's academy, now has the chance to shine. Amid concerns over Trent Alexander-Arnold's injury, Mabaya could be the answer for Arne Slot's team, which is already preparing its squad for the next challenge against Plymouth. The concern over Alexander-Arnold's absence is real, with Liverpool's manager confirming that the right-back will be unavailable for the match against Plymouth, and is also doubtful for the crucial clash against Everton. This has created a gap in one of the team's most important positions, and with the FA Cup season approaching, the opportunity for young talents emerges as a golden chance. Isaac Mabaya, who has already been called up to the first team in recent weeks, now has the chance to make his official debut and show why he is one of the biggest names in Liverpool's youth setup. The 20-year-old player has an impressive history of overcoming obstacles. After years of dealing with injuries that prevented his progression to the first team, Mabaya finally seems ready to shine. In his recent performances for the U21 squad, he showcased his credentials, standing out with solid defensive plays, decisive interceptions, and an impressive ability to carry the ball forward. He is not only strong defensively, but also possesses the vision and skill needed to contribute in attack, making him a modern, complete fullback ready for the challenges of top-level football. Now, with Joe Gomez also out of action, Mabaya emerges as a natural solution for Arne Slot. The right-back position needs a substitute capable of handling the fast pace of the Premier League and potentially an FA Cup campaign that promises plenty of surprises. With Conor Bradley also in the picture, Mabaya will be a vital option to maintain the team's rotation, but more importantly, it will be his chance to step up and leave an indelible mark. Expectations are high. The young right-back has always been seen as one of Liverpool's great hopes, especially after his impressive performances at the youth level. His versatility and football intelligence, demonstrated by playing in various roles in the academy, show that Mabaya is ready for this moment. And if he seizes his chance against Plymouth, he could open doors not only for his career at Liverpool, but also establish himself as a key piece in the club's long-term plans. This is the opportunity Mabaya has always waited for. The debut of a player like him in Liverpool's first team is not just a personal victory, but also a message that the club's future is being carefully shaped by its academy talents. At a time when the Reds are fighting for their place at the top of the Premier League, Mabaya could be the key to further strengthening the team, proving that youth also holds value on the elite stage. So, as Liverpool fans gear up for the next challenge, don't underestimate the impact Isaac Mabaya can have. Amid transfer rumours and the injuries plaguing the squad, a talented homegrown player might be exactly what the team needs to achieve success in a decisive season. Keep an eye out. This could be the rise of a new Liverpool icon.